And welcome back to The Rip. This is episode 18. I'm Vince. Ant, what's going on, man? We had you on before, kind of. It was more like a punishment.
Special guest.
Yeah.
Guest of honor.
Fucking, you want to try some ketchup or something like that? Or so what do you not like a condiment? There's something you don't like?
Maybe some dirt.
Some dirt, yeah.
Like dirt rocks.
That's nasty. Eating like a rock and shit?
It's a little bit more than just nasty.
Yeah, a little bit? Fuck. What's going on with you? Serious.
Been so busy.
Really busy, eh? Fuck.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Sleeping.
Yeah, yo. I think when I texted you, when to come or something like that, I just got to work and it was like fucking 6 a.m. and I noticed you texted me at like 5:30 in the morning. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this guy working or something?
My schedule is rotated, so like I wake up at like 10 at night.
So it's like a different time zone.
I go to sleep. It's like I'm living a different life than everybody else.
So which time zone is that though? Like it's got to be like fucking like Asia or something like that.
Who knows? I'm like living in China or something.
Well, fucking Anthony Grande is the same thing. He's like he goes to bed. He starts his day at like 5 p.m. Then he ends his day at like 6 a.m. So that's his day, like 5 to 6.
Yeah, same.
That's what you do?
Like 9 till 6 though. I just sleep. I'm hibernating.
But what do you do like in the part of the day then?
Sleep.
What it'll be small day? No, I mean like when you're awake, like when you're alive.
like I'll like watch YouTube videos, and then I'll like it's so weird because nothing's ever open, and I'll get bored because it's like you're awake for like 12 hours, right?
Yeah.
So like go to McDonald's. McDonald's isn't open. Like drive around and feel like a creepy guy at night.
Fuck. But that's not. Wait. So you said from what time to what time do you sleep?
Let's say I wake up at like 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Okay.
And then I'll go to sleep at like 6:37.
Oh, 6:37. That's crazy.
Like in the morning.
In the morning. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you can still go out at night, I guess.
Yeah, but like that's my like till like 12. I'd say I chill 12 at night.
Yeah.
Or go out with people, whatever. Yeah. And then like 12 till 7 is so boring.
Are you just like a zombie though? Like when you get up like at 5, like you gotta go somewhere. You just woke up.
Like when I have to wake up like early, like at 10 a.m. It's like 2 hours. Like 4 hours.
So how was today then? It's fucking. What time is it? It's 12:40. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wake up. I do it, but.
What'd you have to do? Like you have to like completely like.
Last night I didn't go to sleep too late though. Like 5.
5.
I mean it's late, but it's still
5 a.m.
It's still enough time to like. You get your sleep in and
5 a.m. we woke up. wait, no, 6. 6. Yeah.
I was just going to sleep.
Yeah. Yo, that's
Watch Fast and the Furious 9.
It's bad, eh? Like
I paid for it.
You paid? Why?
No, I paid to watch it.
Oh, we're right. There's no such thing as torrent, right?
No
such thing.
Paid for it.
Like, you like it or no?
It's good actually.
You liked it?
Okay, I don't want to ruin it, but the last scene.
It was pretty good. No,
that was sick. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
You know when he pulls up?
We both watch it.
In the skyline.
Yeah, at this point, it's not a spoiler. It's been out for fucking.
Yeah, well, Paul Walker's in it.
Yeah,
that's sick.
He is. Well, not like you don't see him. Yeah,
almost started to cry.
Did you actually? Yeah. That was like you're like a big Fast and Furious guy.
One more spot at my table.
It's so funny. Everything's about family, yo. The whole fucking thing.
I'm surprised John Cena wasn't there though.
Yeah, that's what didn't make sense. Because apparently he's not going to be in the next movie. I heard. Why though? Why fucking bring him then?
He's got to escape everybody.
He hated the fucking movie. Going in and after, like ripping on it, man. Like he wasn't happy.
Okay, I was gonna hate it too because my dad's like, yeah, Cardi B's like such a prominent character and like they go to space, and I'm like, fucking Space and Cardi B. This movie's gonna suck.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I was open minded. It wasn't that bad.
I mean, Cardi B was only in it like for a second.
It was like one scene.
Yeah, one scene, and not even at the end, right? It was just that one thing with she pulled off her fucking.
Yeah, she like saved him.
Yeah,
when he got arrested.
That was it. Yeah,
whatever.
But yeah, anyways, that one chick in the movie, I think she was the villain. She had like a bowl cut, and she like was cracking me up, just a stupid villain, man. Like I don't you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what does she compare him to? She makes a comparison to him and something.
Oh my god, yeah. She calls him something stupid or whatever.
She calls it, I don't know, whatever.
I don't know.
It's funny.
The one thing I did really like about that movie was the storyline with the dad and the brother. I thought they did a good job like putting that all together. I didn't know that. Like,
see, in part 1 they talk about it. I always find it interesting in movies when like they go back and change the story, but it still stays true to what happens in the original movie. Like they don't have to make any changes to what actually happens.
Wait, they mentioned that a long time ago?
So in part 1 they talk about him going to jail for beating that guy. You know, he beats the guy that he thinks kills his dad.
Oh.
And that's all they say about it. So when they go back and elaborate about what actually happens, like it doesn't change anything that happens in the first movie.
Yeah, that's actually pretty sick. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just like he hates like the over the top fucking action, like the But I said it was like they were making a joke of it. Like, remember Ludacris was like, "Yeah, look, like we never die. Like we don't even get a scratch." He's like, like no matter what we do, it was pretty funny. Remember in space? I thought they actually died. Like,
when they go through this.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna die. I thought they were gonna die. Like there was a sacrifice.
Could you imagine?
No, because you remember you saying how he jokes and then he's actually gonna die because of it, right?
Bro, I thought like in the beginning, you know when the truck is upside down beside the mine?
Yeah.
And it looks like it just falls on top of him?
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way this guy just got destroyed like that this early in the movie.
That's what I didn't understand.
And then he just walks from behind the truck. I'm like, what the fuck?
I know. And then like, I know it's not supposed to be over the top, like stupid, but like, yeah, like the beginning of the movie, like John Cena just like flies off a cliff and just scoops him up like
with the big magnet.
So dumb, man. Like,
see, I hate that stuff though.
Yeah, because it's like they forget what the movie was originally. The series was about like racing. Like it was just like they just raced.
Bro, the craziest stunt in part 1 is like he goes over the train track.
Yeah.
And like the car gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Or it gets hit by the train.
Yeah, and now they're in fucking space.
There was a mega plane that gets hit by like a super armored truck.
Yeah.
Off the cliff, and they both like a super explosion.
Yeah, I know. That's like the biggest thing. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. Critics always trash on these movies though. It's hilarious. Like,
I don't think they're meant to be taken seriously. It's just like you go enjoy it.
That's what I was telling them too. I was just like, well, okay. I don't. What time we were watching it at in the morning? Like it was, or not in the morning. Sorry, it was like late at night. Might have been like 1 a.m.
Really late, yeah.
I worked in the morning at work that day too, and I was like at one point I fell asleep during the movie and he did, so that's never a good sign, I guess. Like in the middle of the movie,
yeah.
But then at the end I really enjoyed. That was a good one. Yeah.
I like that they made peace, John Cena and him.
Yeah. Do you like that they keep going on and shit like with these movies though? Dude, I heard. Okay, so I'm fast forwarding back, throwback. So when 7 came out, my favorite one, I think, like because they could have ended it that way. 7 was I was in grade 9. I remember I was in like it was like in French class and we were all talking about it. And then I remember we looked up and they said 8, 9, and 10 will happen. And then now I'm hearing they're doing even more now. Like so it's
now they're saying up to 11 or 12.
Oh fuck, man! Like
it's just because it's a big money maker. That's the thing.
Right.
The thing is though, like they're starting to look old.
Oh yeah, Vince Jurassic Park, right?
Yeah, did you hear about that?
What?
You had no idea.
Oh, Fast and the Furious and Jurassic Park?
We talked about it once on the podcast, yeah.
I saw it. Is that actually a thing?
Apparently they want it to happen.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Like, what is that, though? Like,
please tell me, Chris Pratt, it's not going to be a continuation. Just tell me it's like a future thing or something. Like
it's a joke.
They should
right?
just stop on their head.
Yeah.
Imagine this. We have cars and dinosaurs.
I mean, like, are they ahead, though?
They're gonna love it.
Yeah, but are they ahead? But I think Fast and Furious is at its lowest point right now, though. Would you think?
They do well, though. That's the thing. If people keep watching, they're just gonna
They do well, but, like, look at this movie, how it did. 7 probably killed it. Like,
7 was
hype, though. Like, because Paul Walker died and, like, everybody, like, what was going to happen, right? And it was great.
Every time I watch that movie, I cry.
Yeah? Like, I've only watched, like, once, I think. Just in theaters.
I binge watched them all, right?
Yeah.
I think it was like with my dad and my brother.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking cry. I'm like 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
Bro, they do the montage on the beach and it like shows him from part 1 and then now I'm like, fucking.
Dude.
I'm like, I gotta go to the watch.
Dude, my fucking childhood best friend, like we watched it together. Like he was literally like bawling his eyes out in the movie and like he was literally like he couldn't even walk. Like we had to carry him out. Like it was bad.
Bro, when Paul Walker died, I was hyperventilating.
Actually?
But I don't remember when
you
he
must
died.
have been really young, right?
I think it was grade 6.
Wow, yeah. I must have been like
grade 5.
I was finishing elementary school and like, wow. Throwback, eh? Fuck. He died a long time ago. Shit.
But like there was no reason for me to care that much. Like I didn't even really like the movies at that time.
You didn't?
My mom's just like, oh, Paul Walker died, and like I went.
Did you know who he was? Like
I went mentally insane. I'm like
but like why though? Like, did you know who he was?
To this day cannot figure out why.
Like I guess I remember I was like 9, I think, and then Michael Jackson died, and I was kind of like, whoa, like that's crazy. Like,
maybe because I watched it with my dad when I was little.
What do you mean though, hyper? Like you exaggerating? Like were you actually
like I was just crying a lot, and I had to go. Like my mom took me on the balcony.
Really? Wow. Yeah, they get.
But like I wasn't like unable to breathe. I was just like crying for like an hour straight, and my mom's like,
"That's funny.
We got to do something to get this guy to chill."
That's hilarious, though. That's funny.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Fucking Paul Walker, eh? He died like a beast, though. Like literally by that name, Fast and Furious. Like,
bro, that car that he died in is they consider cursed.
Well, what is it?
It's like it's this Porsche GT, like Cura GT or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like actually a race car.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Like you see, if you were to drive like a Ferrari now, like they have like like it's easy to drive, right? Like it's fast.
Yeah.
But this car is like bare bones. It's just a car.
Yeah.
Like it's like a race car.
Yeah. He
So
wasn't.
they're dangerous cars. Like they wanted you to, or you had to take a course to drive that car.
Yeah.
And then you get like some random rich guy buys his car.
Yeah.
The tires are like old because it's like an older car.
Yeah.
And, like it's just a recipe for disaster.
Oh yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, was he? He wasn't driving, obviously, right? The car. That fucking the Porsche.
Oh no, it was his friend driving the car.
And was he a NASCAR driver? You might check that. Yeah, so he's yeah. That's like still to that day. Fucking, it's been what, that was like 2012 or something.
I don't know. Was it that 2012? Holy shit! Yeah. So I was young. I was like grade 4, grade 5.
That's crazy. A long time ago.
That's ridiculous.
It's fucking wild. I mean, you know, like if you're going that fast, it's the problem, right? Like. Especially in like that, I guess it was in LA or something like that, right?
Car was destroyed.
Like literally, like to a crisp. Like it wasn't recognizable. Like
no.
But at that point, what? Like what? Was it a tree or like a pole or something?
I think it was one of those. It was I don't know. It was some sort of pole. I don't know what it was for.
Yeah, I mean, but like just to, like how though? How does it like smash like that? Like it's fucking get like destroyed.
I heard it's because the tires were old. And just the car itself, because that Porsche is just crazy.
Yeah, it must be a sick car though, like to drive though. But it's risky though. That's the thing.
They're really expensive too, like $1.5 million.
Like you would never touch that if you got one of those, right? Like you wouldn't.
I'd be scared. Most people are scared to drive it.
Yeah, because they know what happened, right? Fuck.
And that happens a lot too, because it's just got no driver aids. It's like bare bones car. Like you mess it up, that's your problem.
Yeah.
It's like a real race car. So.
Yeah, he was a NASCAR driver.
He was?
Roger Rodas or something like that.
So how does he fucking...
And also, apparently, Walker's daughter won a $10.1 million settlement from the estate of Roger Rodas, or whatever his
So sued his friend after.
Yeah, he sued his friend, and they got $10.1 million out of
That's stupid, though, because he died, too.
Yeah,
so
he
it's
died,
like,
too.
Everybody died. I think that's a lose-lose.
Well,
though.
I think the insurance has to do that.
Oh, the insurance, like they're obligated to do that?
Yeah.
Like, because they don't want to pay the damages, right, I guess?
Yeah.
Why do you pay fucking insurance
If
for
he's
that?
driving a car like that, I think $10 million is not really...
Is $10 million enough for one life? Like
That's nothing.
Obviously not, right?
I don't think they need the money, but I think it's just an insurance thing.
Just, yeah, like it's just a... settlement. That means they came to agreement for that, right?
Yeah.
So that means that wasn't even probably what they wanted. They settled for it, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Fuck.
That's weird. So it must have been something with the tires then, because I'm sure someone like that would have been able to drive that car.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that is cool when a car's bare bones like that, though, because it's a classic, right?
That's the last one that's been like that.
Yeah? Fuck. Did Porsche, like, take any flack for that? Like, fucking... Because, like, at the end of the day, they made a car back then that, like, had no stability, I guess, right?
Like, there was only 1,300 of them made.
Oh, wow. So it's rare,
It was like, it wasn't a car that was mass produced. I think you had to take a class to drive it too, or they wanted you to.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
That's wild,
the people who bought the car knew.
Yeah.
I think it was 937,000 when it came out. Not now. So it was like ridiculous. Now it's probably more.
Geez, that's crazy. I mean, that's fucking nuts, man. Honestly, I don't know how that even happens. It's hard to believe still this day.
They're also saying what the judge said was the Porsche not at fault in the crash that killed Paul Walker, and then they're just putting it. They just said it was through his estate. Mr. Rodas, the driver of the car, took partial responsibility for the crash, and then. The lawsuit of the Porsche was 13 billion corruption, and then intends to hold a company responsibility for producing a vehicle that was defective and caused Paul Walker's death.
Yeah, well, like you don't think he was like drunk at all or anything? Like, because in NASCAR, how do you fucking crash a car? Like, at that point,
that car came out in like 2005, right?
Yeah.
So he sold the original tires. So imagine you have like hard tires on a car that's at that point 6-7 years old. You have 7-year-old tires on a car and you're going like 200 miles per hour.
Yeah.
It's a recipe for disaster.
That's true. But I always think it's like the guys that think about it. He races for a living, like. That's crazy.
With the best tires in the game and like.
I guess.
Yeah. Like
that's fine.
This car doesn't even have stability control.
Yeah.
So if you start to like tail fish or something, that's all on you.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's wild.
It's just a crazy car.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Fuck, like shit happens, man. I don't know. Fucking.
You just don't expect it.
No, it's just those like big deaths, like Kobe, like that was another tragedy too. Like
You're just chilling and like it just ruins your day.
Dude, I was like, I don't know about you, I was a big basketball guy, and like that's the one guy I regret never seeing at a game, like Kobe, because he used to come one time one time a fucking year, right?
Yeah.
They only played the Lakers once in another conference. My dad used to always sell the tickets, and it's kind of like, fuck. And then
You wanted to see it at least once.
Yeah, then now he's gone, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I guess I was watching a Laker game in LA when he was alive still. Like, I don't know, fuck. Like,
but I mean, even if he was alive, you still wouldn't be able to watch him play.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, unless he like made like an alumni game or something.
Yeah.
But then again, that would probably never happen. But it's great. I felt like empty when that happened. Like, I don't like. Was never the biggest Kobe fan. I really liked his like mindset. Like, because like I used to like take some of like his advice. Like when I was obviously like playing ball and stuff, and he was just so smart and stuff. I thought he was just very much like Michael Jordan, but.
Like you see these people and you think they're invincible just because they're famous.
He seemed more invincible than Michael Jordan. Like, because Kobe just had this, like, he wasn't like Mike with a part where, like, he was so, like, well, he, like, modeled like Mike, but, like, his personality was so, like, in the media even, too.
Yeah.
Like, he was so, like, so strong-willed, I would say. Yeah. And I was just, I don't know about you, but, like, I was, like the rest of the day, I was just, because we were filming that day, and we just stopped, because I was just like, fuck this, I'm just going to go home.
Yeah.
When I was at school that week, like, we all felt fucking, like, empty inside. Like, something felt weird. Like, we were going to play bad, we were walking in the campus, and we were like, what the fuck is that in my heart? Like, it's weird. Like, I felt like empty inside. Literally, like, I actually did. Like,
I was with my friend.
Yeah.
And my dad calls me. He's like, guess who died?
Yeah.
I'm like, is this someone we know? And he's like, Kobe Bryant. I'm like, shut the fuck up. How did Kobe die? And he's like, in a helicopter crash. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's no way.
And then I'm just like, okay, bye. So like, and then I'm looking on my phone. I'm like, holy fuck, Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash.
Yeah. The most fucked up thing about that situation, to this day, I still believe, is the fucking TMZ broke the news. And before Vanessa Bryant and everybody else knew, his wife, his family found out through TMZ. That's horrible shit, man. That's fucked up. Daughter died, man. That's fucked. Like, that's crazy. I don't like, because when I found out, like, because other people must have went down in that crash, we were figuring, right? And then, yeah, a daughter went down with it, so that's crazy. So fun. I know. She, like, looked just like him, too. Like, very, like, stubborn. Fuck, man. And I know exactly where they crashed. Like, we drove by at Calabasas. Like, it's it's on, like, these valleys and stuff right off, like, the ocean's, like, right there. It's fucking beautiful. In the hills, right? And like, out there, it's so nice, and, like, but it gets foggy in LA. Like, I remember even when I was in San Francisco, all fog once at one point. You can see shit. Like
was the pilot at fault or no? Like, they never disclosed that information.
I think so. Like, he was just. I think probably Kobe just said, like, apparently it wasn't, like, nice enough outside, like, because the fog was foggy that day. Yeah. So they were saying, like, don't go, and he kept going. I guess Kobe probably said, go, because it was, I think, one of the girls' games. I think that's why they went, right?
Yeah.
So, and yeah, that was.
Oh, there was another family too, right?
Yeah.
Like one of the other teammates.
Yeah, it was like, when you go, like, say hockey, you play hockey, like, you go, like, a bunch of, like, the family, the families and shit.
Yeah. We never took helicopters.
Yeah, not helicopter, no. No, we wouldn't take anything, but still, like, or team bus, right? Like, those team buses were good as a kid. Fuck, those were fun. Fun days, that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how much stuff we do in our day-to-day life that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, if we died from that, we'd be like,
yeah.
Fuck.
I remember actually once on a team bus, really funny story. Never actually told many people about it, but fucking one of our buddies, like, he was always wired all the time, right? We lost a game. He threw his helmet outside the window on the fucking what's the highway going to Niagara?
Oh.
QW?
I don't know.
Fuck. Anyway, on that highway, on the way to Niagara, like, 'cause we were playing Niagara, fucking just throws the helmet across the side. Like, yo, Adriano, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's like, bro, like, it's expensive, these fucking helmets and shit. Like, it could have hit somebody.
Hit someone's car?
That's all I was saying. So, it didn't hit anybody. It was just on the ground. So, I think somebody ran over it, I think. So, yeah.
I was always scared of that, like, when we go on school trips and stuff, because I never took the bus to school. Yeah. But when we go on school trips, all the kids that didn't take the bus were menaces, right? We used
Yeah.
to throw shit out the window, but could you imagine, like, you're that guy that throws something out the window and causes a crash?
Well, it was like Jericho, right? Like, same thing. It's fucked, right? I mean, we used to go, like, well, how was hockey? Like, do you guys have coach buses, or like, it was just like a school
When we
bus?
had, well, we never, like, with the hockey from the school, we took, like, a school bus.
Yeah.
But, like, with my team, we never took real bus. We just
Yeah.
met up.
Because I don't know how hockey worked, because they're all rinks, right? You go, like, for us, like, we're driving to, like, location, like, field locations, right? Like, playing outside, right? Like, I've never.
But you were
played
playing
outside.
with your team, right?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
your school, sorry.
Yeah, school and my school.
It was different for the school because we would go right after school, so they had to orchestrate how to get there.
Yeah.
But, like, with my hockey, it was, like, games here at whatever time you go.
Yeah. Well, like, game days were sick for us, because, like, home or away, and we would all, like, wear our jerseys to class. And shit. So, like, that's they say you gotta wear your jerseys or you're not playing. That's what they said. Wear your jerseys, like, so everybody knows who's playing, whatever. And all the bench warmers fucking wearing it and shit. Like, it's just funny. Like, it's like a really scrawny guy, because they'll take anybody to fill up the roster spots.
Yeah.
Like, there's no fucking tryout. Like, you could have made the team. But yeah, and I remember, it's just like those fucking. I remember we had a taxi squad once, so there was like, we couldn't fit like 5 guys on the bus. They were shit, right?
Mhm.
So we literally just said, yeah, like, find your way to the game. Like, we were like, yeah, like, and they all okay. The funniest part actually about it is this was in junior when we won the championship that year. We didn't have enough jerseys, so they gave them like jerseys from the 1970s that we had.
That's kind of sick, though.
Yeah, like, it was. Yeah, but it was like, it looked like a practice jersey. It was like you said, King City was all meshed up with the little holes. Just so stupid, you know. And you know what's actually funny? In our last game of the regular season, fucking, they just threw him in the game. Whatever, guy got a fucking pick six, like, literally, like, yo, like, he like juked out, guy spin, went, oh shit, like, it's fucking crazy. Like, that was fuck. Shout out to Cam. What was his last name? But yeah, it was a taxi squad. You guys never had that where, like, you said, fuck those guys, like, they got to make their way to the game.
We had, like, associate players.
Yeah, but the rosters weren't that big, right, with hockey, right?
No.
Because, like,
what is it, like,
football squad's like 50 guys.
3,
guys.
4 lines forwards, 3 lines defense.
Yeah, see, we had like 50, 60 guys. Huge. Like, we had a huge team. Good times. You play high school too, or?
Yeah, high school was the best.
High school's the best, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, like, the championship I won in school, man, that was exhilarating. We thought we were on top of the world. Like,
we weren't
we were
good.
just on top of your region.
Well, I actually made my team not make the playoffs.
Really? What'd you do? You passed the puck in the fuck right from the goal?
It was one game we were winning.
Yeah.
What was it? Like 2-0.
Yeah.
And this guy has the puck. He passes it up, like, from the other team. I drill him.
Oh.
And I got a 4-minute major.
Shit. Is that like the worst penalty you ever take? Like,
Well, you can get kicked out of the game, but I just got that. And then, like, they scored 2 goals on my penalty.
oh, fuck.
But someone else on my team got a penalty.
So it was a 2-man?
And they low-key blame me, but I keep saying, like...
Oh, they're like, yo, I fucked that up, right? Like,
I'm like, oh, but there was another penalty.
Yeah.
We were like... the other team also had a penalty, so it was like 4-on-4.
oh, shit.
And they scored, like, one of those on a 4-on-4, and I'm like, blaming me, but, like...
I mean, it's even, though.
It's
like,
even strength, and you guys fucked up.
I never understood the advantage of 4-on-4. Like, it's literally the same thing.
It's more wide open, I guess.
I guess faster players,
yeah.
have a better advantage, I guess. But I don't know. Yeah, no, high school shit was fun.
It's fun, though.
High school, did you like high school in general? Like,
I loved high school.
Yeah, it was good times. Yeah.
But,
the
like...
beginning was the best for me, though.
Would you go back if you could, but you lose all the memories after high school?
No, man. Like, if you've never been to college, university,
No.
right? No. Just the freedom you have in that, I wouldn't be able to give that up. Because fucking, just the ability to be like, you're in the middle of fucking class. Think so you're in the middle of a course. Like, you're literally just sitting there in class and you're like, me and my boys would literally just be like, yo, fuck this shit. Let's go play basketball. Like, we literally just go on the court downstairs, work out, play basketball. Like, they just do whatever you want. Like, it's all up to you. Like, you dictate your success, right? Like, at the end of the day, it's up to you.
For some people, that's bad, though.
It is. Yeah. Like, do you think you'd be able to be okay like that? Like,
Yeah, I
stay
think
on top
I'd
of
be
your
fine,
shit?
but...
I mean, a lot of people just slack their way
I'll
through
find
it.
out in January.
Yeah, you'll find out. Yeah.
I'll be sleeping in class.
I mean, it's different now, though. That's the thing. Like, do you even go to class? Like, some people are here go, but
One of my friends, she doesn't even go in at all.
yeah, that doesn't.
Oh, like, I don't understand how
And
they're
pay full
charging me the
price,
same
yeah.
price.
Last year they charged full fucking price. You know, they marked harder too. The online shit. Like, I found like marking was fucking difficult. It was like I didn't understand it. Like, I thought I did good on sub 60. I'm like, bro, like, come on, dude, like fuck. But it definitely is a shock. Like you're out of school for a while now, so
Year and a half.
it's a shock, yeah, for sure. Like I'm taking a semester off, it'll be a little of a shock, like. For me.
Oh, you're taking this whole semester. Oh, you're taking
I'm off
the
the
semester.
semester.
Off.
Yeah,
Not the whole year.
I'm not in school at the moment, but yeah. So I'll be back in January. But school. Like if you like what you're doing, like it's usually pretty good.
I find the people that don't succeed are the ones that are doing something they don't like.
100%, right? Like at York, like the program like I was in, like just not what I did in college. The shit I did in college was interesting, man. Like fuck, like seeing like dead bodies and like learning about like blood splatter and then learning about like the criminal code laws and
like it pertains to what you actually
exactly
want to do.
yeah like that's why
versus being in school and you got to write a paper about like something that happened 500 years ago and you're like
well, I mean, like I take this class in New York, for example. It was like Intro to Socio-Legal Studies, and they're talking like about this movement and like why this is bad and like and what laws should oh fuck, man, like I don't want to learn about this. Like it's all about like it's more like it's not even legal shit. Like it's more like politics.
Yeah, like my friends are learning about ancient Greece.
Yeah, I did
and
that
they
too.
Want to be lawyers. It's like, oh, you probably took the exact same class because you're at York.
Ancient Rome, Greece, Egypt. Yeah, I did that.
Like, how does that pertain to?
Bro, I literally have the book right there. I want to burn it. I swear to God. Like literally, it was like thou John blah blah blah. Like
the Trojan War.
Literally, the only thing that was good about that was an assignment. You had to watch Troy and just write a 1-page reflection. It was like 10% of my mark.
Oh wow,
that was good. That was good. I love that movie. It was awesome. Brad Pitt. That's sick. But like that was the only good thing. Like these electives, man, they're too much, man. Like fuck, like. Oh my, funniest story, man. Me and my buddy, like Seb, like he's like, this guy just gets angry. Seb, if you're watching this, he watches this shit. So you're angry fuck. But anyway, he's just we were doing it was an online course, Indigenous Studies, and there was this assignment where we had to go at our campus. There was like a back part near a lake, and it was like an Aboriginal camp or something not a camp, like they would just do like shit there, like it's just by
rituals and stuff.
Yeah, like if you wanted to go there, but they don't live it. Nobody lives there.
Oh, it was okay. I understand.
It's like you go to camp somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how it was. They're like, you have to go to an Indigenous event. It could be at the college or anything like that. You got to go there, take it in, and like write this sort of thing about it. Me. What he said, Matt, like, oh, he's such a straight shooter. That guy, we literally go there. They're literally like, we're sitting there, so uncomfortable, man. It's all like, there's like little kids there and people, and they're all like dancing, like, like what the fuck, like what the fuck is this? Like literally, we just walked out, like honestly, and then I bullshitted the whole fucking reflection. I'm like, oh, this really touched me, and like just the things I learned about the culture, and like it's like and you had to say that you danced with it. I was like, yeah, the dance movements were very choreographed very well, and like just bullshit and everything. Yeah, that was
and they were open to you guys going, like the Indigenous people, they were open to you guys just going and doing that with them. I
guess, yeah. Like we literally just sit at the table, like they're like, oh, do you want to dance with it or not? Like we're good.
That's cool that they want to show people their culture, though.
Yeah. I don't mind that, but like that's like fucking. I can't see myself being Indigenous. Yeah. That's the like. I mean, yeah, I know that's one thing I never like understood. Like you see, like all that residential school shit coming out. It's like, I knew about that. Like you learned that in high school, right?
I think it's just a surprise because they thought, like, they probably realized the kids were missing, but they're like, okay, now we know like the Catholic Church and like the actual Canadian government were hiding it.
Yeah, like I'm Catholic, but like I don't like that made me when I learned that shit in high school. I was kind of like, like with the priest and shit. I'm like, man, like I don't really like that shit. Like,
but that's the issue. These are humans. These are not like you read the Bible. You believe in Jesus, right?
Yeah.
But these are humans on Earth that. Like, they go to school. It's like a teacher, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like, if a teacher were to kill me, that's like saying, wow, education is shit.
Right.
It's like, no, this guy was shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you there. I mean, like, I used to, in high school, like, when I was playing football, I wore this cross.
Yeah.
All the time. I switched to a dog tag, and I got this other pendant, but I just, I can't bring myself to wear it. Like, I think it's so, oh my God. Oh, yeah, this is actually perfect timing. I was just, when I was coming home from work yesterday, where I was closing, you know that church? Did you pass by the plaza? You know where the Winners is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you go like it's called? I don't want to say the street name, but fucking. You know that we passed by a church?
Yeah.
You passed by there, right?
Yeah.
So that church, when I was coming back from work, I turned right on the street, like right next to it, and passing by, there's a guy standing on top of a fucking table, and he was like this, and then there was fucking people like bowing down, bro. Yo, yeah, I was like, is this a cult or something? Like,
Oh, that's when
man.
shit starts to go bad. When you start like, you
Fuck,
gotta understand
man.
these are humans. This is not.
What is that though? Like, bowing down to what? It's not Jesus. Like, can you believe that? Like,
Salute, Finn, salute.
salute what? Like, that. Like, holy shit! I was like, I was speechless. I was laughing my head off though. But like when I came home, like my nonna's there, parents. Like, I'm just kind of like. They're like, well, why are you making that face? I'm like, I literally, like, I think I just seen a fucking cult at the church. They go, like, what the fuck? Like, I gotta look out for that guy next time. It was like a young guy too, who's on top, like, standing on top of a fucking table.
You know what's crazy though? Like, let's say I was to go out and start saying I'm Jesus, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think people would actually start to believe me. Like, not like because of me as a person. Like, I think like you could convince people.
So you could be like, Jesus lives through me.
Like I'm the second coming of Christ. Like where it's time to ascend, you got to follow me. I think people like
if you really tried, yeah, I think you can.
like eventually you
convince
start
people.
like.
That's what Jesus did apparently, right? Like he just like preached.
Well, not even did the opposite. He didn't want people. Like he didn't need followers.
Oh, he didn't do that.
He just did his thing, and
people came with him.
People came
because they
with him.
seen things he did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't go to high school. High school, public school. So yeah. But I don't know. It's fucking like I just can't get behind it anymore. I just.
It's like.
And here's another thing too. I used to wear when I played football. I used to wear this thing like it was a saint or something like that too. I wore like two necklaces. I had like one that like Saint Chris or something like that. It's supposed to like protect me from like injuries and shit. Like to keep us safe. Like for like it was like a sport. I don't know, I don't know. Anyways, and then I wore a cross too. So I wore 2 chains and yeah, and I used to get injured all the fucking time. That ended my fucking career, right? So injuries. So I was kind of like, fuck this shit, man. Like it's fucking bullshit. Like when I tore this again, man, I was like, I wasn't having that. I was like, I was so pissed off. Like I couldn't like, I literally ripped that shit right off. Like, I'm like, it's so stupid. Like injuries are the worst, dude. Like,
yeah. I don't know.
I still can't get over it to this day. Like I had so much potential. People used to say it all the time. It's fucking.
Maybe that wasn't your path, though. Maybe YouTube's your path.
YouTube's my path. I never thought that, to be honest.
Yeah. See, maybe if you play football, you never do YouTube.
Yeah, I guess maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Things happen for a reason. I think you have your own free will, but if something's meant to happen, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, like you believe in that destiny stuff, kind of.
Not
like the big concept of it, right? Where it's like it happened. Oh, it's like, oh, you came here today because it's your destiny. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think
bullshit,
you're
right?
given free will and you control what happens.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if something is really meant to happen, like it will.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you. Like, when I play a sport, like, I put everything into it.
Yeah.
Like, I put, like, blood, sweat, tears, like, fucking... Like, I put it all on the line and just... and I worked on my craft so much, and then just to take it away from me, it just kind of, like, pissed off this day. But, like, I had the advantage of playing a sport where... You know, there's not as much guys up here, but less exposure, so it's not good at the same time. Mm-hmm. So it's the way you look at it. Like, would you rather have hockey where tons of bands play it, and there's a lot of competition, but if you do really good, you probably don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
But for me, on the other hand, you know, like everything I did and everything I performed, you know, it was always taken with a grain of salt because the competition I was going against and it wasn't a lot of competition, right? So obviously I had to like prove myself to go somewhere, right? Like, and it's just, I don't know. I was like, my dream was to play, obviously, my dream school, Ohio State, but just like, it's so hard. How do I get my film out there? We used to use this, I don't know about hockey film, if you guys made highlight tapes. We used to make highlight
Not
reels.
really, because here it's so saturated, like, if you're good, like, you'll see, like, the guys being drafted now, they were being watched when they were, like, 12 years old.
Right.
And now they're, like, 17, 18.
See, in North America, we have this app called Huddle, HUDL, and that's where like the highlight tapes. That's why like I know all these. You know, like all these pros. Like you see, like you know Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Like I knew who he was because of that app in high school.
Yeah, that's like the
in high
same
school.
with hockey.
I watched him in Florida, right? Like fucking. I'm like, this guy's gonna be a fucking star, right? Like you just know it, right? It's just...
See, that's the thing. Like even with soccer, like in Canada, obviously it's hard to do. But if you're good enough at something, eventually, like people are gonna say.
Does that frustrate you though? That you feel like you know there's just so much competition. Like, would you have rather been in my position where like you have so much more? Well, like.
I think the competition is better.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, let's say there's lots of competition here.
Yeah.
Like at the elite level, there's going to be more. So even though like you're saying, the guys in the States have, or let's say here there's no competition, which you may consider a benefit. Like when you go to the next level, you're still gonna have the competition.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I know. I mean, I used to go to camps and stuff, and
Yeah,
combines, and just clocking my times and stuff, and trying to get as many eyes as possible. But it's tough. Like, I mean, I had some guys that it's thrived off. Like a guy I know, he actually turned down an offer to the University of Minnesota, which he regrets to this day. But he's out in he's the starting kicker for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers in the CFL. Wow. So yeah, he hit like 670 yarders. Like, he was like a soccer player. He went to Bill Crothers.
Yeah.
So him and buddy, Eman Dale, right? Dale, he played really good football too. He's a running back. He played against me. Played at brother Andre. It's in Markham.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so we had some good ones. And honestly, I'll say right now, Huron Heights, you guys are fucking bitches for real. I don't know if you ever seen that at school.
No.
Huron Heights, Newmarket, literally sketch, man. Like,
oh, you've told me about
it's
this
ghetto,
before.
man. It's ghetto. Like, just if you're ever in Newmarket, just pass by Huron Heights. Like, you're literally like you think it's like Jane Finch, like worse than Jane Finch. It's fucking like crazy, and you wouldn't think that from Newmarket, but yeah, man. Honestly, just sport is I don't regret it though, just because like so many memories because of it. Honestly,
I loved it. So
yeah,
that's probably all I really miss from high school. Like I miss the social aspect too.
The social aspect's amazing.
But so much has happened after high school. I don't think I'd just be able to go back and forget everything that happened.
No, because you're just a different person now, right?
Yeah.
You ever go back to high school? Oh, you were in COVID, right?
Picked up my brother a couple of times. Like you see it from time to time, but
yeah, no, because like mine, like my high school was very rare. Like a lot of fucking weirdos in my high school though. A lot of fucking weird. I'll be honest with you, like drama hall was fucking weird. It smelled like shit, bro. We like literally can't go there. Like
I went to an art school.
Yeah, so that's drama hall everywhere.
Nah, they were like.
No? Oh, you talking about St. Elizabeth, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we used to play football there, practice. Field
You'd think it would be
sucked, by the way.
More drama, but it was like more arts. It was not really.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I was under the impression to get in there, you had to like fit some sort of art requirement or something like that.
I'd say there was like 5 art programs with like 10 kids in each program.
So what is it? Just like an art specialized school? It's not an art school.
Then there was like drama, which was all the kids that like wanted to come to the school but had nothing else to do. So they're like, yeah, I'm an actor.
Yeah.
Then there was also like paint, like art, and but by the time grade 12 came, like lots of people stopped doing it. Like they were just so it's just like a regular school. It's not really.
Yeah.
It's like an art school.
Yeah. Because I used to I was always under that impression because we used to go there every Tuesday, Thursday night, play there right by the portables where that field was. Yeah. You obviously know you went there. Dude, I almost fucked up my ankle on that fucking field. Fuck that field, man. I hate that shit.
Holy shit.
I had to drive all the way fucking there to Thornhill all the time. I hate that shit. Like my whole freaking school was a King City commute all the time. And just it was like it was nice, I guess, but just but what I was saying before, it was the school a lot of weirdos. All my teachers were nice. All the teachers in the school were really nice, which you probably can't say that about your high school, right?
Not all of them.
Most high schools, not all of them are nice, right? It's usually like a mix, right? But my high school was all nice. I remember, in high school, I took university math, right? Like my teacher in grade 10 was so stupid. She was a music teacher for math, and she taught it with music. Not a good idea, right? You would think. Bad idea. So, took university math. My football coach, had football coach in the junior years, like I was his favorite. Like fucking, I sacrificed my position for the better of the team multiple times. He loves me, right? And from the beginning, there was factoring, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't understand shit, and he tried to help me. I got probably a 20% in the course. He passed me, gave me a 50, and I thought I failed. Like I was preparing to go to summer school, and then I see the report card come. On the fucking thing they gave me the sheet. I looked at it and I was like, 50. I'm like, I bombed the exam for sure, 100%. But even then, it would have been too much to overcome. Yeah. And it was I probably got a 20% in the class, and I seen it and I was like, it's funny. I never call him Mr. Miller or anything. I always call him Coach, whatever. I was like, Coach, what? don't worry about shit. You know, you did a lot for us. So like, I was like, okay, all right. Thank you, coach. What an MVP, bro.
I didn't take math past grade 10.
I mean, well, grade 11 you had to take it though, no?
Was it grade 11 you stopped or grade
Science
10?
is grade 10. You have to stop, and then English is the whole thing.
Oh yeah, I stopped in grade 11.
Yeah, I stopped it there. Thank God, never took math since. That's it. So, love that
They
shit.
don't have that. They didn't have any math types of things in for your course. And
Oh my God, don't start with that. You were at York University last year?
I know.
I took weather and climate, bro. I took it. Me and my buddy took it like, oh yeah, weather and climate. Yo, that's easy learning about hurricanes and shit. No, it's formulas, man. It's formula. Don't take. You're going to York, right? Don't take weather and climate. Don't do it unless you're good at fucking science, math.
Oh, I'm so
bad. Dude.
All I can do is write.
Yeah, same.
I'm good at writing.
I can write up a fucking paper.
Exactly. Like math, it's brutal.
It's disgusting.
I think maybe I'm at a grade 8 level for math.
Like, okay, I was never that bad
maybe.
at math, but it's just like I got fucked up because of the teachers. And like football, like it was every day. Like, and I had math, I think, in the fall semester, so every day I'm gassed. Like, and you know how work is too.
Science I was
Extra
okay
work,
at, but I was lazy.
I liked science. My teacher was so nice, Mr. Peretta, P Dog. Like, he literally like one time in front of the whole class, there was like an acronym. It was like a chemistry acronym. It was like NFL. He's like, yes. The whole class was like it's so funny. Yeah, he was such a nice guy though. He's still like I remember like all the time after like always like say hi to me and shit. Even though I probably bombed that class too, probably like a 50 or 60 or whatever. But hey, you know what, yo? I went to college, graduated with honors, fucking whatever.
I don't even give a fuck
Doesn't
about
fucking
high
matter
school.
about high
As long as
school.
I'm graduating.
Well, I don't know about you,
university.
but my mom used to like bribe me. She used to be like, if you get honor roll in high school, like I'll buy you like computer, like fucking everything. You didn't obviously ever do it, right? Like,
no, I was like, fuck that. As long as I pass my course and I get into university, I don't care about my grades.
no, but I was like, I want it, but I don't like. I want the gift.
Right,
I don't want to do it. Like I just didn't care about it. Did you care about high school? Fuck it, right? Like
just get the grades
you
you
just
need
glide
for
by.
college, and that's it.
Exactly.
I just floated by. I just had fun, like just fucking around with the guys.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I didn't get into the university that I wanted to. That's when it was a wake up call, right? I had maybe like a 75 average.
Yeah.
And I applied to York. I wanted to go to Guelph Humber, and I just threw in Ryerson as a third choice. And I didn't get into anything, any offers, and I was like, "Fuck! What am I gonna do? It's May. What the hell's gonna? I'm not going back. I'm not going back to high school." And even though my buddies were trying to convince me, "Yo, come back, yo. You could run over everybody. You'll be 2 years older than everybody in football." And I'm like, "Man, like, because Warner, he went back and he got a scholarship to Nova Scotia because of that. He's like, yeah, you could have got one too." And then he's like, and I'm like, bro, like, what do you do in Nova Scotia? A long snapper. He huts the ball to the kicker. No offense, Warner, I love you, but fucking, like, man, like, it's dumb, right? Like, go out it's like, yeah, what position do you play? Long snapper. Oh no, backup long snapper.
Oh, Jesus.
That's probably what it was, but I don't know. That's just, I mean, it's cool to go to university, though. Like, and play sport, I guess. But they don't give full rides in Canada. They don't. It's all half.
Plus, university sports hard to make.
It's not
well,
easy.
especially for hockey.
You're trying to, right?
I don't know anymore.
No? You got the body right?
I think it's time to go to the military.
Oh, shit, eh? Go to boot camp? Maybe you
Sergeant
and him
Slaughter.
both. Yeah. Sure. Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, my God. Is that the guy from WWE?
Yeah, G.I. Joe.
Oh, G.I. Joe? Who's the guy from WWE?
No, he was also in G.I. Joe.
Oh, I had no idea. That's jokes.
Yeah.
Man, you guys like movie buffs. Big time. But, oh, my God. Fucking
so funny.
It is so funny. Fucking oh my God, I was blanking on what I was gonna say. Yeah, you're trying to make the university team. So like for me, like I've had people like they hit me up still this day and they say, "Yo, come make a comeback. Let's play in like Oakville." These men's tackle football teams. That's sketch, man. I'm sorry. Like they're probably looking to kill people. Like I heard stories like the Mississauga team. Holy shit! Like. But they want me to play, but I'm like, I know I'm not in football. Like, when you know you're not in hockey shape.
Yeah.
Like, you're probably not in hockey shape right now.
Yeah.
Like, I know. Like, people say I look like you even said like I look like Jack. I'm in horrible shape. Like, I'm telling you now. Like,
my endurance is good right now, but it's not good for hockey. Like,
yeah, like
you need your short sporadic energy, like your 30-second shifts and you're off.
Yeah.
Mine's like if I was to go play soccer, I'd be okay, but like for hockey, I need to like retrain.
Appearance deceives people.
Yeah.
Like fucking, we were just doing one stay. My cardio was so bad. Like I was able to make my breaks and stuff, but fucking not the same. It's not the same. I don't.
You got to train for your sport.
Yeah,
Like you can be in good shape,
Yeah.
but like,
Dude, my last year, he was begging me to come back. And fucking, he was like, you know, work's tough, I know, so you can leave practice whenever you want, any day. Come to any practice. You got the starting job. You're the starting job. I've never heard that from a fucking football coach before. And this is like a seasoned vet. Like he's like, this guy, he's coached everywhere, right? So,
Yeah.
and his son actually, I played with him. He plays like golf. So like you know, that you never hear. You ever heard that from a hockey coach?
No.
You ever heard you don't got to go to practice? Just come when you can. So we just need you on game day. Cause like you know everything, right? Cause like football is all like mental. Everybody thinks about football players we're stupid. We're not. Like we're probably the smartest. Cause we have to learn like a whole fucking playbook. We have to know our responsibilities.
I don't think you'd be able to do that for hockey. Just not come to practice.
The year before, like when we were playing, like I was frustrated because what fucking offense in football doesn't even have a basic fucking foundation playbook just in case. They were trying to trick everybody out. I used to be like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like we're always running some stupid shit like, let Wendy fucking like hand it off here. Like like you ever watch football where like the guy's under center, he's got his hand fucking on the guy's ass, like they're grabbing the ball, and like we would only run out of shotgun, and our quarterback like was I don't want to talk shit, but like fuck, our quarterback was not good, bro. It wasn't good. So, you know, our other quarterback, we lost him. I used to play in the States for a bit, so and then he just went nuts.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him in like 3 years, so I don't know. We'll see, but yeah, honestly, I was just pissed. Yeah, it's just you just have those stupid things. Then they fixed it apparently. The year
of course when you were done, right?
Yeah, I was done. I said like fuck this shit, like fuck you guys. I literally told the guys were begging me outside the classrooms, like they were literally like on their knees, like literally asking, please play. We need a running back, please. Like I was like, well, you should have thought about that last year. That's what I said. And I was coming off an injury too, right? So it's just kind of like, and I wasn't in football shape too, like I said. And it's just I just said like, fuck, man.
Would have taken work to get back into shape, and then.
I mean, dude, they were begging me still in the middle of the season. He was asking me up until the cutoff date in October. He was asking me. I had a spare first period, and he would walk with me to where I was going. Like walk with me to to my first class that day. And he would walk. He's like, come on, do this, and like. Work was giving me a hard time because like the year before I was walking in at 5:00, so things happen, right? Obviously, but it's just and I was when I would come to work, like I'm getting like degraded at work, and I'm getting banged around in practice, like my body is aching, like I haven't had the ice bath yet, and like you ever done that before, an ice bath?
No.
Gotta do it.
It's good.
I mean, it's bad the first few times.
Yeah, you sit there.
Like you're like shit. Yeah, kind of. It's not good. You ever take cold showers?
No.
Yeah, I can't either, but like, I can do it. It just sucks. Like it'd be a shock now to my body, but we would hop in an ice bath and then we'd go in the jacuzzi. So it just helps your nerves, right?
I've heard that that's good
I know.
Go from one temperature drastically to another.
I was recommended acupuncture, which seems fucked. They put needles in your back.
Yeah, I never do that.
And so
I watched Final Destination. I'm scared.
No, you're scared because of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Acupuncture's fucked. Probably been good for me just because like my body, right? But I don't know, like a lot of things I take from football too, like at work, like I'll never bend with my back, like I only bend with my legs, and that's why my pants always fucking rip all the time. I'm squatting, everybody's laughing all the time, like it's so fucking laughing, at least I have a back fucking. And I used to squat all the time with football, literally our stance, 2-point stance was fucking literally just like up like this, 3-point hand down, 4-point 2 hands.
Yeah,
so yeah, it's fun, fuck. You should play football in your heyday, man. Fuck. St. Louis didn't have a team, right?
But rugby. Oh no, we didn't even have rugby.
Why do all these dust schools have rugby though? Like,
I thought rugby's more rough than football.
It kind of is. You
got no equipment.
People try and rip their ears off. Like, that's what they do. I heard one guy rip the ear off before. Like, not just on the news. I heard because they have to tape their ears. Because they'll grab at them, like they'll like fucking pull.
Could you imagine if
it's happened all the time? It's like they
probably pull hair too.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
They rip off fucking people's ears. E-man, fucking rip off your. Hey yo, E-man, fuck you.
Could you imagine fucking?
Vince, just like McGregor lost his ear, right?
Oh my god, that McGregor fuck, dude. We reacted to the McGregor fight, the most recent one.
Yeah.
Remember when he hurt his leg? Yeah. At one point, because his leg was like, his ear was dangling.
Yeah.
Did you see that? I was like, yo, his ear fell off.
His ear was
It didn't fall off. Yeah, it was like a piece of it was like,
oh,
like it was bloody, and it was like.
I didn't see that.
So when we were like, that video was hilarious, but we were watching it live, and I was like, yo, his ear fell off, bro. And like Agile was laughing his head off when he was editing that. He wasn't here. And amen, his ear fell off. His ear fell off.
He broke his leg. It was so disgusting.
That's bad, bro. I never like seen that shit. One time I've seen something really bad happen to a leg, like where it looked bad.
Ugh.
A guy we played with snapped his leg, and you heard it. I literally heard it, like, and I remember we tore a guy's rotator cuff. He was never able to throw a football again. In Hamilton, we sacked him like this. When he's getting there, you heard like a tear. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I still have a little like PTSD from that.
So scared at the gym. You know, you're doing leg press.
Yeah.
I'm scared I'm gonna hyperextend my. Oh.
You do not want to hurt here.
I'm saying my knee, like when you stretch out and it just like bends in.
I know. I mean, our gym teacher used to constantly say, "Rotator cuff, watch the rotate." Like when he's throwing the ball, don't try and touch him there, because like I was driving the other day from work, and like I was like, oh my god, I was like, I took my rotator cuff, and I was like, it's kind of hurting right now. It feels like if I bend like this, it'll break. Like, and that's a muscle, right? That's a muscle, it's not a bone, right?
No.
Fuck that, eh? Fuck that shit. I'm not. I can't afford it. And I was telling Kev at work, I'm like, man, the rotator cuff, man. He's like, don't touch anything. He's like, don't fucking touch it, because fucking you don't want to tear that. Because once you tear that thing, like, think about that. That's like a year and a half rehab potentially. Because you gotta completely learn how to like, say like, not even just throwing, man.
Just move.
Like say like grabbing this, like grab the mic, right? Like or something like that. Like it would change everything. That's scary, eh? That's scary. I mean, yeah, because if it happened here, even then it's not good.
Oh no.
Not in any way. But yeah, we're just, I think, going over an hour on the clock, so we'll wrap it up here. But yeah, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy. Fuck. You enjoy being on the podcast? Do you like the podcast experience?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I try and make it as chill. Is it very chill?
It's chill.
I try. Like I don't like, because what we used to do before. You remember we literally sit at the fucking table over there and like. Okay, man, I fucking hate that shit. Like,
yeah, no, we were chilling here before and like talking the same. Now,
yeah, that's what I like.
Realize that you're filming.
That's what I like. Yeah. So I like to hear that from like whoever I invite on. But anyways, yeah. That's a wrap. Like I said, guys, for you guys listening, if you want to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and we are on Anchor as well. So there's tons of streaming platforms that just automatically uploads to, so you can check that if you're on there. Yeah, I like Spotify. Spotify's, I think, or you're an Apple guy?
I'm Apple Music.
Fuck. Yeah, no, it's all good. But
Apple Podcasts, actually.
Apple Podcasts?
No,
Wow,
Apple Music.
you can listen on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
There you go. But and then also, guys, we do post every single day on YouTube, so if you want to go check that out. It's really tough to do that, but we do it somehow. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna work when school starts. But
he does it for you people.
Just for you. Hey, man, you always like when I say it. We did this for you, only you. Fucking. Yeah, no, I remember I cracked him up so bad. I'm like, yeah, like we're like a fucking whore for our fucking subscribers. He's like dying, like crying. It was pretty funny, but anyways, man, thank you for coming on, man.
Thanks
Take it easy, and that's a wrap for episode 18 of The Rip. Later.